What's up, guys? McRaven the Miner here, and check this out. Ta-da! Anyway, this is McRaven the Miner from the Team Raven server once again. I believe this is what, episode 19? Pretty awesome. And this is what I've been working on. The Palace. The McRaven Desert Palace. It's getting there. This, obviously, nowhere near the finished product. But it's getting there. This is more the skeleton of it, the framework, and really just trying to get the dimensions right, get the outline there, so we can really put some good work into this. I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's getting there. But I wanted to start off this episode by actually showing off a little something going on in the Team Raven community. Huge shout out to PC Wizard 67. He has been working on assembling a Team Raven texture pack. Now, before I go any further, I want to preface this by saying that the Team Raven texture pack is a combination of other texture packs, and therefore we will not be like releasing it to the public or anything like that. It's only for use internally. And we'll get more into this in future episodes as well. But some of the texture packs we're really drawing from is Defscape, obviously, my favorite. But, you know, even my favorite texture pack, there's always things that I wish this was a little bit different. And that's really kind of how this whole thing came about. And PC Wizard really picked up the ball and ran with it. Mostly Defscape, a lot of Sortex as well. This grass right here, I love this grass color. And this is from the Sortex texture pack, along with the text. I love the Sortex text. It's very crisp and yet not massive. And I like that the numbers, for example, aren't hogging up the whole little frame here. They're just in the corner. Very nice, very clean. And look at this little watermark here. How freaking awesome is that? That's the Team Raven logo, yo. Right there. Right there. I love it. It is still very much a work in progress, but I love what he's done just in the past couple days. Another thing I love is the sand texture. That's one thing I hated about Defscape, is the sand kind of looked like snow. It was very white, very smooth. And see, Wiz is actually working on it right now. He's been experimenting with Sandstone. It's like a red background with yellow on top. It looked really cool, just like one or two blocks, but actually in the end, it kind of gave me a seizure. So it's all a work in progress. I believe the torches are modified from Misa's texture pack, along with some other things here. Let's see. Let's head down here for a second. I just kind of want to show off some more of this stuff, because I think it's really neat. And just some other little things he did as well. For example, these are Defscape redstone lamps, but he took them and made them a lot brighter. He made their off-state darker and their on-state brighter. And I think it really does... it really makes a huge difference and how good it looks. So let's open this stuff up real quick. New mossy cobble texture and cobble texture. I like this because it actually feels and looks like cobblestone. Like if there was a cobblestone street, I feel like that's what it would look like. Changed up the colors on the brick, made the scale of the stone brick smaller. I mean, it just goes on and on forever. Some of the stuff he's done is just really, really great. And one that he was working on today is gravel. Check this out. I think this is the world's most perfect gravel texture. For a block that everyone hates, you have to admit that looks pretty stellar, right? So let's pack that up real quick. See it. And just, I mean, all sorts of other stuff, left and right. Obviously, you know, these brewing stands are different. Man. Oh, I love this too. guess what? Normal pumpkins don't have faces on them. He had a really good point here. He took the normal pumpkin. Why can I not place it? No, because it needs to be on a solid block. Well, never mind then. I'll put it over here. And he removed the face off of it. And what he said was, you know, a normal pumpkin doesn't have a face. That would be a jack-o'-lantern, which is a completely different block. So I love it. I love his mindset. I love where he's going with it. I'm very appreciative. So PC Wizard, thank you very much for doing this. I think it's awesome. Just epic. Let's see. And more to come, obviously. And look what a drastic change just the grass color has made to this area. Now this whole area just really pops and has really brightened up and everything. I can't get enough. All right. Excuse me, I'm gushing. Anyway, so what we're going to work on today is the palace, of course. I've got that Minecraft fever again. And here's the deal. Minecraft is very different to me than other games. I never fall out of love with Minecraft. I'm always playing it. You know, I always jump on for a little bit and play for a while and everything like that. But just occasionally, like really off and on, I'll just get the bug. It's like you get the fever, that Minecraft fever. And you just don't want to stop. You spend all day thinking about things you want to do in-game. And then you come home and it's like, oh man, I shouldn't be out here. Oh! Before I get too distracted here, hey, shoot you underwater. Boom! In the legs. Am I stuck in this? What is going on here? Hey, we'll play that game. Okay. I do need to tell you guys, in between the last video you saw and this one, I may or may not have died in lava. And by may or may not, I mean I definitely did. Which reminds me, I really need to make a better stairway at the nether farm. But, yeah, so I died in lava, and I lost everything I was previously working on. So I spent a few more hours at the end farm again, and check this out. We're going to do a little equipment review with Big Raven, okay? So right now I'm wearing my diamond armor, mostly because I'm super paranoid. I don't want to lose all my stuff again. So right now, check this out, dude. This is some of the most epic equipment of all time. Like, what else could you want out of a helmet right there? These are just prop 4. These boots, epic. My PF flyers, they make you run faster, jump higher. It's awesome. And check this out, okay. So, introducing Wolverine. A pretty killer sword. Now, I do want to point out, I don't have looting 3 anymore. I may have lost my looting 3. I have a couple of looting 2s, but no looting 3. So I'm working on that. That's Wolverine. It deals massive damage. Okay. My Fortune 3 pick, right? I named it Bob Barker because with Fortune 3, the price is right. You see where I'm going with that? Okay. The Pooper Scooper, pretty straightforward, standard super shovel. And hatchet. Look at that. I don't know. Oh, actually, Silk Touch on an axe is actually pretty convenient because you can gather leaves with it, which I'll be needing for this build here. And it's named Hatchet after a book I loved in my childhood called Hatchet by Gary Paulson. You should definitely check it out. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome book. Kid gets in a plane crash in the Canadian wilderness and has to survive on his own. A tale of his adventures, and it's just, it's awesome. And, of course, my super awesome epic bow that I couldn't figure out what to name it, so I named it Bow. Yeah, I'm really original. Pretty awesome, though. It could be Power 5, I suppose. Might step that up. Maybe punch 2 on there. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But Unbreaking 3 on bows is epic. Oh, I can't get enough. Alright. Back to work. Back to work. So now that I have this awesome gear, I feel pretty good about it. Of course, I'm a killer sniper, as you see here. And this is a perfect opportunity to bring up the fact that I decided the entrance, the main face of the palace, should be facing east, and here's why. From inside, how awesome is the sunrise going to look? And here's the plan. These here, like I said, this is all very rough right now. These are going to be decorative archways, all of them. And I have some ideas for decorative blocks in here as well. But all these are going to be decorative archways. And then inside, you'll have another wall and then actual rooms. But this whole area will be kind of open, like a little foyer, a little entranceway. And man, I love the way this is turning out. And this is the first time I've ever done, I won't call it a mega build, but a large scale build. And I had severely underestimated how large this actually is. And I still do. When you're just looking at it, it doesn't look that huge. When you start running around, especially when you're placing blocks to cover up the ceiling, you realize it's freaking massive. So let's head up here. Of course, last time I had the base done. This is the kind of the second tier right here, and this is the combined third tier. Not sure how I want to lay it out inside, but I did want to have a little notch right there that goes all the way around, a little groove. So that's set up. You may also notice this hole here, and there's like a wood plank up there. That marks the very center of the build. Of course, that goes all the way down. That is kind of the epicenter of where it's all built from. And I had mentioned earlier having a beacon here, and so that's where I'd kind of like the beam of the beacon to be coming up. I think it'd be pretty neat. Let's see, what else? Let's head up here. So much sandstone, oh my. Special shout out to Glenn for helping me out with that. He gave me a ton of sandstone that he had sitting around. It's really made this project possible up to this point. And I also tore down a couple of those desert temples, those desert pyramids. Tore down a couple of those, which helped a lot too. Something I can show you on the back side here. Mess around with different ideas. Now I have all of these spruce stairs with the dirt block in the middle, and that's for trees. Essentially, I'm going to have trees planted all the way around. Not sure what kind of trees. These are the jungle trees, obviously. Not too keen on the leaf color. And jungle wood texture leaves much to be desired. Maybe we can rectify that with the texture pack. Not so sure yet. But I'm not sure if I want natural trees, if I'm going to kind of build them myself. Kind of the whole principle I'm working towards with this palace is I want it to look lush. Lots of green, lots of shrubbery, lots of plant life. But I don't want it to look overgrown. This isn't like an abandoned palace or anything like that. So it's going to be a careful line that I need to tiptoe. But I think if I do it right, it'll look amazing. And that's our ultimate goal for this project is amazingness. So we will stop at nothing less than excellence. Alright, let's eat up real quick. Man, very rough right now. Very rough. Just pretty much basic shapes. Right now, I think we're going to work on our stairway coming up. We're going to kind of work on molding that a little bit more. Now, I had this here just kind of as a temporary mock-up. I like it, but I don't love it. And if I don't love it, we ain't doing it. So let's see here. I want to have a stairway that kind of comes up to this level and then continues on and actually goes up to that level up there. So it's definitely going to need to kind of sink into this level and this one as well. So it's kind of difficult to do. And actually what I'm thinking now, instead of going straight up there, there is a possibility of doing staircases kind of up the sides. Or maybe inside. Or of course we could just go up the middle. Let's look at this real quick. Alright, if we went up there, we'd probably have to do it with stairs and not slabs. And let's see. It would obviously take up this spot. This is the very center. So let's fill this in real quick for testing purposes. Alright, so this is coming here. Right? This is the middle. So if it were stairs, how far out would this stick out? Obviously, we'd be able to inset it a bit. but it's kind of huge. And I really prefer this gradual look to stairs anyway. But let's back up and take a look at it. We might be onto something here. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, really. And kind of my other thought is if the stairway goes off to the side and then up. But I think that would really take away from this front face I've been working on and kind of had been planning out in my mind. So I think we are going to do this here. And let's kind of mock this up. What if we kind of took this idea and kind of kept expanding on this? Nope, not there. With the slabs here. Like, how ridiculous are we thinking? Nope. Man, that only comes up like halfway to the wall. But we could obviously back this up. We'd have to back it up quite a bit this way. Maybe have a little bit of a platform here. Then that goes up. You know what? No. This isn't going to work like this. Nope. Command decision. Let's see. We're going to go right here, and we're going to branch off. And then, of course, we'll work on cleaning that up as well, but we can kind of go in the wall a little bit. Like, say we took this out here. Is that the middle? It is. Nice. See, I'm going to roll with this for a little while. See what we can get this to look like. Ooh. Alright, I'm feeling good about this. And while I'm actually working on this, I want to bring something up. I haven't been able to live stream in quite a while, and for those of you who know me at all, you should know that I really do love to live stream. I absolutely love it. I love the feedback from you guys. I love communicating and hanging out with you guys. Unfortunately, how far back is this going to go? Unfortunately, as soon as I thought my schedule was really kind of smoothing out and I was going to have a lot of time to be live streaming on a regular basis, on a good schedule, the schedule changed again, which, I mean, it kind of is what it is. My work schedule has been really kind of crazy, really kind of flopping around a lot, and I've been working from home a lot, teleworking, kind of covering our phone center remotely, which is really cool. It's really convenient for me because I'm able to be at home with my family and my son. But it also kind of sucks because I really can't live stream while I'm doing that. Just because I'd hate to have to interrupt live streams constantly because I get a phone call from work, and I never know how long a phone call from work is going to take. I do IT support, and you never know if it's going to be, a couple-minute phone call or if it's going to be, a good half hour, 45 minutes of me on the phone, and I can't really keep a live stream audience hanging like that. I'd feel awful. So unfortunately, that's where that sits, in case you were wondering. Of course, what I can do while teleworking like that is YouTube videos. Because of course I always have the opportunity to pause a video and then resume it when I'm done, which has been really convenient for me, and kind of leads me into my next question. What do you guys think of my channel lately? I've made a very conscious effort to be a lot more consistent, and I've really kept up with that the past couple weeks. Videos every other day, on a very solid schedule, and personally I'm really proud of myself. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it was kind of difficult to really get started doing that, but it's relatively easy to maintain because I can do the scheduled uploads to YouTube and everything like that, and I love it so far. And I'm really curious what you guys think. With a video every other day, is that a good amount? Are you guys able to keep up with everything? And to add on to that, Oh man, did I tick you off too? Go away. To add on to that, I've had, you know, some different stuff on my channel. Obviously doing Team Raven stuff here. Also doing some Feed the Beast on the Team Raven Feed the Beast server. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out how I want to deal with this stuff right now. Because I don't really like the way this looks. But I like the way the stairs look. We don't have too many options here. And I'm thinking about also widening the staircase to 5 instead of 3. Yep, that's happening. But yeah, so I got this. I got the Feed the Beast. I'm still playing Towns, and actually I really like that game. I'm not going to lie. I like the game Towns a lot. Also started the Team Raven After Hours series with PlanetSide 2, which I also really love that game. And of course, the Team Raven After Hours series, I always want to preface it with this. All of my stuff is family friendly, except for anything labeled Team Raven After Hours that is recorded with an 18 and up audience in mind. So please, if you shouldn't be watching stuff like that, then please don't. As a father myself, I don't want to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. I want to be very clear that it is for a mature audience. But I really like doing that. And of course, I love recording with the guys that I do. You know, we got Wiz and 306 and Glenn. I'm having an awesome time recording lately. And I want to get some feedback. You know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like what you're seeing? Is there any series that you just really can't stand? Or is there anything else that you'd really like to see that you don't see currently? I'd love to hear some feedback. And let's see. Yeah, this looks way better 5 wide. Now we need to come up with a way to kind of transition. Because I'm curious if I just block this off, how well that'll look. But I guess for right now, we got to try. Hey! I'm busy here. Palatial arachnids. Oh, yeah. Fill this in. All nice. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Okay, so actually that's not bad. And as I mentioned earlier, like 16 different times, we will be kind of building this and then going through afterwards and adding a lot of detail and everything like that. So it's going to look very, very basic and very plain, very geometrical until that point. But this isn't too bad. Making it that 5 wide did make a huge difference. And this, and this. Cool. Very neat. Alright, you guys get the hatchet. Oh, is it just you? Just one? That's it? Who's shooting me? Where are you? Whoa! Nice hidey hole. Die. Cool. Well, now that that's built, I want to mess around with the shrubbery out here, I guess you'd call it. I'm not too sure, but I want to get some opinions from you guys. So I'm going to go get some leaves together, and I'll meet you guys right back here. Yeah. Doesn't get much better than that. And of course, watching the sunset behind it, it's even better. But I just love like this view from in here for whatever reason. I love that. That's awesome. Alright. Well, I am back, and I brought a bunch of leaves with me. And we're actually going to go check this out on the backside, because I want to chop down the trees that are there currently. Well, at least one of them. And bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay. So, as I'd mentioned before, I want to point this out again. I don't want this to look overgrown, but I do want it to look very lush. Just very healthy, very natural. So let's see. I'm gonna chop down this tree because I need the wood. So, right here, for example. We know, okay, if we let a jungle tree grow, that's what it's going to look like. And if I just put that all the way around, it's not going to be enough. It's going to look very plain, very basic. So I had a couple ideas. I am going to be adding some vines to these, but I had an idea of adding some other leaves as well. Maybe just making them look a bit more grown. Oh, I always do that. You know, if I really just kind of embellished on what's already there. That's a possibility. Obviously, this is all like really artsy type stuff, very detailed stuff, and I'll be honest, something I'm not too familiar with, something I haven't really excelled at in the past. Now, another option is I kind of plant my own trees. Now, if I were to do it, I'd probably do it a little shorter, probably something like this here. And we have a few different types of leaves here, and I know they're all oak. They all say oak leaves, but they're not. They actually all came from different trees in the tree farm. So let's see. We've got these. I'm pretty sure that's from spruce. That's from jungle. Man, that color makes me want to vomit. Let's see. Oh, I already did those ones. And those ones. What about these ones? Ah. We got these ones. Also the color, not feeling it. And these ones here. And I kind of really like these ones. I think these came from birch trees. I'm not sure though. I think that looks really neat. But I think what looks even better is kind of a combination. Say we did that and some of these in here. See that brown color, just ugh. I think if we really kind of combine them, we can get a good mixture of tones there. Just enough, a very subtle mixture. So I kind of like that. That's neat. Of course, these shears are almost busted. Yep, there they go. So, I need your guys' ideas as far as this growth goes. And it's not just going to be located here. It's also going to be kind of up along the edges up there. Definitely on the very top. I'm going to have it very grown up there, very lush up there. And also, these areas, there's 3 different areas in the center of each side. I'm going to have a nice water effect coming down here and down. Nice little waterfall. With probably some green around that as well. Not too sure how I want to handle that quite yet. But what if I did something just short like that? And did it like here too, for example. They wouldn't all be the same. Maybe this one's too high, for example. No, that's not the one I wanted. Where's the 2 I wanted? These 2, right? Kind of, just really kind of grown, overgrown a little bit. I know that's like very rough and basic and simple. I'd obviously go up a bit too. We're really focused on just this side right now. And then put some over here as well. To the point where, and I'm curious how this would look if they actually kind of grew into each other. And so we do this one. Now, obviously, this is very, very rough. And like I said, this isn't something I'm going to be good at anyway. So it's something I'm going to need to take a lot of time and effort to do. You know what? Even if I saw that kind of going all the way around, it looked more like a barricade, like a bush wall than anything. So yeah, I don't really like that right now. Maybe I'll do the trees. Maybe I'll do trees like that and add a little something to them. You know what I'm saying? I do kind of like the looks of that flat bottom. I don't know. This is definitely something I need some input on. Need it. So yeah, any help you guys could give me would be great. Of course, any screenshots as well. Let me know what you think. What am I stuck on? Oh my. Well, all right. I think Minecraft is telling me it's time to stop recording. So thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, thank you guys so much for your input. You know, I know I really asked for a lot of input this time, but I'm really curious to see what you guys think about the way my channel is going right now. The palace. I want to know what you think about this, and any ideas you guys have for the greenery. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it as always. And until next time, this is McRaven the Monitor and Bob Barker and Wolverine signing out.